Hi, just thought I'd do a little quick video clip as we begin week 4. I really enjoyed our discussion in week 3, especially with the social media forum. As you know, in this course, through our book, Open Leadership by Lai, I'm trying to help you to see ways of thinking about social media as a form of organizational communication. In the discussion forums this week, as well as the results of our survey, it appears that very few of you are involved in organizations that are using social media significantly. I really challenge you to use this course as a means to become a leader in your organization for embedding social media. One way is for controlling the message and in terms of using social media to get the word out about services, products offered by your organization, also as a means of communication organizationally. Now, one of the things that we talk about, one of the social media possibilities is Twitter. Even I am still experimenting with Twitter on how to really use it. To give you an example, recently our church is starting to use Twitter. Now, how will our church use Twitter? Well, a really simple example is, let's say it's really bad weather during a winter day, and it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the weather can't quite determine should we call off church or not due to bad weather. Well, with Twitter, we can make a last-minute decision, get the word out at the last possible moment before people need to make a decision to come to church, whether church is open or not, and what are the alternatives. Now, yes, we could do this by having everybody's text message, phone number. We could do it by putting a voicemail message on a phone system, but then people have to keep calling the telephone number to find out what the current update is. We could post something on the net. We could send out an email. But the quickest and fastest way to get a message out on what the current status is on whether church is a go or not due to bad weather is through Twitter. And obviously organizations are experimenting with ways to use Twitter as a way to push the message. One of the nice things about Twitter is that as the individual using Twitter, you can control who you're signed up with, you can control the kind of messages you're receiving, and so therefore it is a way of giving power to the end user on how Twitter will be used. I challenge you to think about how your organization may be able to use Twitter to improve communication within the organization and or working with your customers. Another element, of course, is Facebook. All of you are using Facebook, as I do. And the problem with Facebook from an internal organizational communication issue is that it is kind of messy because it mixes our personal and professional lives up so much that sometimes that's problematic. Certainly Facebook has value for you to use to reach out to customers, pushing a service and a product, getting reasonable feedback. I would challenge you to look at how Facebook is being used to promote at a very low cost, basically the cost of the labor involved, services and products. So do a little reading in that area. Another social media that I use quite extensively is LinkedIn.com. It's been around for a few years now. And the beauty of it is that it is professional based. In other words, it's similar to Facebook in that you can build contacts and so forth, but it's all around the professional world. And this adds value to you in terms of career development. Within the past 5 to 6 weeks, I've gotten some interesting connections through LinkedIn. One, I've got a consulting opportunity. Two, I've just been asked to be a keynote speaker at a major conference this fall. All through my connection through LinkedIn. Now, one of the things about LinkedIn is that I can keep in touch with professionals that I maybe only talk to once every 3 or 4 months, 6 months, maybe even a year. I don't have to worry about keeping up with their most current email address or where they're at because they keep their LinkedIn account updated. I'll go ahead and send out my LinkedIn account link, and if you want to join, that's fine. It has nothing to do with your grade, but just to kind of give you a way to experiment with how to develop your professional social media. Again, as I challenge you throughout this course to think of ways to use social media to improve your organization, and more importantly, use this as an opportunity for you to become a leader in your organization. Again, our textbook provides wonderful strategies for how to incorporate social media, how to control it, how to enhance it to add value. This is a career opportunity for some of you to become noticed in your organization. Well, as we go into week 4, let's plan to have a great time and enjoy our conversation. One little final note about my involvement with you. Obviously in the forums I tend to post sporadically to facilitate a little bit. I really want the dialogue between you and your peers. However, when it comes to the social media question, certainly feel free to contact me one-on-one through my virtual office hours on Wednesday, through an email message, or if you even want, we could talk by Skype or phone if you would like to have some additional help on how to really use social media as a way to enhance your career in your organization. Let's have a great week together. I really enjoy this class, and I'm looking forward to our discussions this week. Thank you.